Hi, Pisces. I hope you are doing well. So I want to go ahead and get into your March reading, the 1st through the 15th of March 2019. That's like pounding on my brain to do Pisces energy reading. And this card, I just left it out because it keeps coming out. So you have the 5 of Cups. That's some considerable regret, frustration. People call it crying over spilled milk. You know what? Before I even started shuffling, what I kept feeling for your energy was, first of all, annoyance, but also like somebody's watching you and somebody wants back. And it's like you've either waited for this person for a while, or it's like your life, it stopped, but then it didn't stop. You kept going with your life, and the situation just kind of dragged on and went into the fuzziness of the background, but it feels like it's here. So I'm going to put this back. We're going to see if it pops up again. All right, Pisces. Connect me to Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in regard to love and relationship reading. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Pisces, March 2019. Show me Pisces. Oh my God. Okay. I'm going to do a Celtic cross Pisces, and I'm just going to shuffle and let them spit out. I don't feel like I want to do a traditional, like, shuffle and then pick them up one by one. Show me Pisces. Okay, this is the root. We have the Ace of Swords in reverse. Ace of Swords in reverse talks about twisted communication. It talks about somebody lying. It talks about things not being cleared up, information that is muddy, unsettling, things that are not 100% true. It can also be mental instability sometimes within a situation, within ourselves, trusting our own intuition, trusting our own logic, trusting our own thoughts in a situation, or overall. Show me more for Pisces. You have the Page of Wands here, Pisces, as the obstacle. That could be moving forward in a new direction. It could be communication from somebody who is more so on an immature side, somebody that you might need to, if you're dealing with somebody from the past, you may need to factor in where they've been, what they've been up to, how they are as a person. Have they grown? You know, I feel that Scorpio got a certain energy that was kind of similar to that in that regard. Like, their situation with somebody who either left or some sort of weirdness there, but like they came back, but that they claim to have changed, and that's going to be on your own judgment. That's going to be on your own understanding if that person has or not. What's underneath here for that Page of Wands is the 3 of Swords in reverse. So the 3 of Swords in reverse basically talks about releasing pain, releasing heartache, frustration, sometimes third-party situation and connections, sometimes just, you know, letting go of hardship that's already affected you. But yeah, let's keep going. Looking in a new direction. Show me more for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So at the root of the reading, you have the 9 of Wands. This is talking about defensiveness. It's talking about not trusting a situation, having a difficult time communicating with somebody, having a difficult time believing somebody. If somebody has, say, oh, how do I say it? If somebody has not been present in your life, and all of a sudden they want to be present with you, why now? Why now? What's why now? Past, show me recent past for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, so this is the past, recent past here. Upright, this is somebody walking away. This is somebody having walked away, and now they want to come back. So this may be, Celtic cross, the placements are what they are, but that doesn't mean that they're set in stone. Okay, just the fact that the card is popping up in reverse. It was upright, it flung itself in reverse. I allow that to happen. We have somebody who's wanting to come back, somebody that may have left you in the past, and now that they want to come back. What's at the bottom of the deck for this is the Six of Swords. So this is basically trying to move away from issues in a situation. If they come back, they may want to express themselves and try to heal things, try to mend bridges, try to stick a bandage on the boo-boo, you know. Show me more. Show me present energy for Pisces. Okay, so Pisces, somebody or you wants back in. You have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse and you have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Let's start with the Five. So the Five of Pentacles in reverse basically talks about coming back in from the cold. If somebody has been gone, if somebody has removed themselves from your life, it seems like they want to come back in. They may be a little bit meager in how to do it. They may be a little bit afraid of how to go about it. Basically, they may be thinking that this is all you see them as, liars, somebody who would lie to you. They may have come from a lot of energy where they have lied to you in the past, which is leaving you defensive. No wonder this is why this is at the base of the reading, the root. But you have the Nine of Pentacles. So the Nine of Pentacles in reverse talks about choosing to go back into a situation. Choosing, here we are leaving situations that hurt us. We are on our own. We are happy, free, doing things that we like, cultivating and building our own stability in life. Here we are choosing to go back into something, or somebody's choosing to stop being single and come back to you. Also with that Five of Pentacles in reverse, they want to be brought back in, or they want to bring you back in. We'll keep going. Show me future energy for Pisces, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, March. So it flipped out in reverse and then it spun around. You have the Knight of Wands. So this is somebody who is in and out of your life. They're not a very stable person. They're not a stable person in their own life. The Knight of Wands also can communicate somebody who has more of a player type energy, somebody who is in it to hit it and win it, and then they're out. Somebody who is a bit more reckless, you know. I don't know. Considering the Ace of Swords is in reverse and the Page of Wands is on top of that ace, staring dead at this Knight of Wands. I almost am curious, like, how this person is going to communicate with you, what they want to say to you, which direction they want to take something in. I'm going to clarify those cards in a minute, but yeah, I would just be careful. You know, this person also, in a certain way, they may, kind of like that Scorpio energy, they may have graduated a little bit. They may have changed, but still, they're showing up as a knight, okay? They're showing up as a knight. Nothing's wrong with knights, but they don't really last long. They're not long-lasting in your life. They're in, they're out, and then, you know, and this one is usually about sex. Under the deck, bottom of the deck for the Knight of Wands, you have the Five of Swords, Wands in reverse. So basically, this is energy of somebody who wants to let go of conflict, wants to come out of being in conflict with you. I feel almost as if, like, if they offer you everything, they think that that's going to fix it, but that also ends up being more of like an immature approach, which I think you see through very quickly. They might be wanting to think about that. Show me Pisces, where they're at internally. Where are you at, Pisces, internally? Out of balance with this situation, out of balance with this person. You have more options that you can choose from. You don't have to go back to this person if somebody hurts you, if somebody shut you out or left you for a fire sign even. You know, you're imbalanced about this. You need to turn this upright, basically. This is all about balance. Also, somebody choosing to not be juggled any longer. This is also about juggling. If somebody has juggled you in the past, you may be very defensive about that. What they may have told you, if anything, you may have not gotten any type of communication with this person. This can also mean zero communication. But if anything, there were, considering the Knight of Wands and the Ace of Swords is here in reverse, and the Knight of Wands is here, like that's iffy communication. I don't feel too solid about that communication. Show me what's coming towards Pisces, please. So you have two cards popping out in reverse here, Pisces. You have the Eight of Swords in reverse, and you have the Ten of Cups in reverse. So basically somebody coming out of their head to want to communicate, but it doesn't really lead anywhere. I mean, this is kind of like a null and void situation. You have the Wheel of Fortune here on the bottom of the deck for that, basically saying that cycles, I mean, cycles are cycles. Cycles are done. Cycles are continuing. If you get back into the situation, I don't really know how fruitful that would be. You have the Emperor in reverse underneath the Wheel of Fortune. This is basically somebody who thinks about themselves and themselves alone. They're not really, how do I say, caring about you. Their needs come first, and their needs can also be more on a debased level versus something that's nurturing. They're very self-serving, very, oh God, what's the word? Let's just say they take care of their desires, and they'll get what they want from you as they want it. Show me hopes, fears, concerns, and worries in regard to Pisces. Also, I do want to mention before I go on the Eight of Swords in reverse. This can talk about people who basically are very stuck in their mind, having a difficult time making a decision, sometimes going over information and just like totally like running with information and creating stories in their minds, making mountains out of molehills. But in reverse, you know, usually that thinking ends. But I do want to mention sometimes in reverse, this can talk about incredible lies. It can talk about a lot of lies. So just be aware of that, considering Ace of Swords is here as the first and foremost issue here, and it's in reverse, okay? Show me more. What hopes, fears, concerns, worries for Pisces? You keep having like multiple cards flying out, Pisces. These are all upright. So what we have here is, you have the King of Swords, you have the Seven of Wands, and you have the Hermit. So, you know what, hopes, fears, concerns, worries, basically the situation, you know, it's like you're looking at it like, all right, look, I've been through this. I've been through this with you, and I've been through it without you. Some of you, they weren't there to go through it. They just dumped you and left you, and they want back. Some of you, you've had to go within throughout this entire situation. You recognize that being in connection with them is entirely anxiety-ridden. It causes heavy levels of anxiety. It's frustrating. It leaves you fighting with yourself because you'd be essentially at odds if you were to continue this connection with this person. Could be dealing with a Virgo as well. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Virgo energy. You know, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, it doesn't matter, it's energy, but, you know, this is basically like really looking in on everything that you've already experienced here. Do you want to endure any more, Pisces? Do you want to endure any more with this person? Is it worthwhile? Is it worth your energy? I don't think it is. Here you are. I feel this is you. This is cutting energy out, no longer wanting to be part of this game and charade. That's what I feel, that's what I feel. You have the Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck in regard to that. Under the Six of Wands, you have the Three of Cups in reverse. Under that, you have the Page of Cups in reverse. Under that, you have the the World in reverse. And under that, you have, oh my God, the Six of Cups in reverse. So essentially, you know what, situations that have maybe gone awry, situations that feel like they were left undone, no closure, no clarity, things just like hanging in the air, essentially with somebody from your past, you know. And I want to say too here, you can romanticize somebody as much as you like, okay? But when truth is said and done, look at everything that they've presented to you. Look at everything that they've presented to you. Is it worth your while? Is it worth your energy? Is it worth re-engaging in? That's the true question that you need to ask yourself. And if it is, by all means, go for it. If this is like, holy shit, I'm done with this energy, I'm exhausted by this, you know, let me look into what makes me happy, cut it out. You have somebody here that's basically wanting to be recognized by you, but it's either like you're shutting them out, they're shutting you out. Somebody is just like not wanting to be seen, not wanting to be, it's like you or this person does not want to give them, it's not even the satisfaction, it's just the recognition of, some of you, it's going to be the recognition of existing. Some of you, it's just like, I don't want to re-engage. I don't want to re-engage. You know, you have somebody here that has been dealing with third-party situations. You have somebody here that you are not seeing eye to eye with. You have somebody here that is, you know, they might even try and come in and not even apologize to you at all, just kind of smooth things out. But it's like they're lacking in integrity. I feel like that was a Scorpio reading from a couple of months ago. Like, watch out, they lack integrity or something like that. You may want to go watch that video. For some reason, you are being like smeared with Scorpio energy right now. I don't know if that's who you're dealing with or not, but like there's an energy here in regard to Scorpio that seems fairly heavy. I don't have the death card, you know, I don't have Scorpio here, the King of Cups here, but something feels very scorpionic here. So just kind of keep that in mind. Okay, show me outcome for Pisces, please. Show me outcome for Pisces. Cards everywhere, Pisces. So you have the Four of Cups in reverse. So this is somebody changing their mind about something, somebody wanting in, somebody being granted permission back in. You have the Eight of Cups in reverse, which talks of that. You have the Five of Pentacles in reverse, which talks of that. You have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, which speaks of that as well. And now you have the Four of Cups. Are you going to go back into this? I don't really know what they're offering. This doesn't look great. This doesn't look great. This almost looks like somebody offering shit out of their ass and you with a spoon being happy as a clam. I'm sorry, that's disgusting. But that's what it feels like. Somebody offering you a load of shit. You have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse as well that came out with this. So in regard to the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, you know what? This almost feels like you or they are like really, really persistent in regard to a fresh start. It's like you, the Seven of Pentacles talks about evaluation, looking at situations for what they are, what they have been. Do I continue to put my energy into it? Do I continue to give or do I not? Do I release it and let it go? Do I put more effort? Here, we're, you know, either walking away from a situation or we're burying the hatchet, it feels like. And for, here, let me just do this. For these cards all to be showing up here in reverse, this is talking about like, you know, a certain level of forgiveness, a certain level of trying to, you know what, Pisces, forgiveness is beautiful. Forgiveness is fucking beautiful, but don't be a martyr, first of all, and don't allow somebody to walk all over you and feed you shit, okay? Just because it's fed with a golden spoon doesn't mean it's fucking awesome. Yeah, be very careful about this situation. I feel like this is somebody who, I feel like what I'm feeling here is like almost like the heart wants more than what is supposed to be in the life. It's like the emotions want more. Like I can't live without you type of thing. but the situation lacks courage, it lacks patience, it lacks self-awareness, and it lacks intuition. What is underneath the Strength card is the Devil, okay? So this is toxic connections, toxic energy. I'm not somebody who, I don't really subscribe to the twin flame phenomenon. If you do, totally cool. I think it's bunk. You know, if somebody wants to be in your life, they will show you that they want to be in your life. They will treat you correctly. They will love you. They will care about you. Doesn't mean that there's not going to be bumps in the road. Doesn't mean that people don't make mistakes. Doesn't mean that people don't fuck up. But examine how they have treated you. Examine what they have shown you. Is this something that is habitual? Is this something that is a constant issue for them? What in their personal lives have they experienced that they're not talking to you about? You know, what's gone on? Because it can't be like, oh, you know, they disappeared and they left, or they just like shut me out and now we're back together. You know, why don't you find out about what happened in that time? What about accountability? What about people that can back that information up? What about being included into their lives, you know, included in people that were experiencing that past portion of their life? Do they connect you with those people, or do they block you out? Do they shut you out? Do they keep you at arm's length from certain conversations, from certain people, from certain energies? Those are things to pay attention to. Is there just kind of like this vacuous cloud when they explain to you where they've been, what they've been up to? Is there this nebulous, like, oh, I've just been busy. I've been working. I've been, you know, jerking off in a sock. Whatever. Like, Okay, so basically, like, this Celtic cross just got fucking smashed. I'm going to put it back, and we're going to pull some more cards, Pisces, from a different deck. And have some tea. Okay. Show me Pisces energy, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, so you have the King of Wands and you have Justice. So first of all, some of you may be in connection with a Libra. Some of you also may be dealing with a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You have the Fool at the bottom of the deck with the Knight of Cups underneath the Fool. There you go. So basically, I'm going to pull these 4 cards out and we're going to go from there, okay? It may feel also, too, that you may be dealing with somebody that essentially has gotten the balls up to talk to you now, figured out what they want in their life, and they're coming for you. They're coming to right the wrongs. You know, somebody wanting to give you their cup of love and start something new. I'm going to clarify these cards. I feel this is the energy being presented to you. I feel that you need to be very conscious of everything that's transpired between you and this person, Pisces, okay? Show me the King of Wands. Show me the true nature of the King of Wands here. Show me the true nature of the King of Wands. Okay, so you have 3 cards popping out. The first one popping out is the Tower. You have the 7 of Cups in reverse, and you have the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. So basically, things breaking down, falling apart. This person may have come from a situation where they had multiple options. Now they're choosing a situation with you. They could have had 2 people or more. I'm going to clarify. I want to clarify the 6 of Pentacles. Show me the 6 of Pentacles with the Tower and the 7 of Cups. So, okay. So basically, Pisces, this is you. They're coming for you. You know, you have the 10 of Swords here with the Queen of Cups. So essentially, this person or you, could be you, somebody got fucked over pretty hard, and it caused a lot of pain, a lot of damage, a lot of emotional frustration, and it's almost as if a situation has needed to be rebuilt as far as the self, not the relationship, the self. It's almost like emotional onslaught where we experience a situation and our lives get thrown apart, And now we have to build things up again on our own terms, on our own time, not with anybody else but ourselves. It feels like that's had to happen, okay? But also here, it feels kind of that same energy I was talking about before. It's super frustrating because it's like, it's not what I want for you. It's not what I want for anybody. But it's like that longing that, oh my God, I can't live with them. I can't live without them. Like, even if I'm in a new relationship, I think of them. You know, even if the sex was bad and now I'm receiving great sex, maybe the sex can get better. You know, it's like this hypnotic, like, sickness. Attachments to the past. This is what I feel from this Queen of Cups. Honestly, that's what I feel from her. And the Six of Pentacles in regard to this is talking about more than one person. It's talking about somebody who they have had, they may have had a situation where they've had to give to it for a long-term situation, a long-term period of time. And that may be over now because they're coming at you with this, the Three of Pentacles. So this is talking about starting things. This is talking about being on the same page with you. It's talking about both people working in tandem with each other for the same goal. In love, in relationships, in business. But under that, you have this Two of Swords here. Okay, the Two of Swords here in regard to this person. So you are of two minds. You're not sure which direction to go in. Again, pay very close attention to what they've already presented you, Pisces. What have they shown you? You know? What's that saying? A leopard doesn't change its spots. Some people learn, some people change, some people are epic assholes. Two decisions, not sure. One decision leads to something that is detrimental, something that is not. You know, how do I say that? It's almost as if one of the situations leads towards problems and the other one leads towards a situation that's out of problems, not dealing with problems. Yeah, and here at the, so here at the bottom of the deck too, for that Two of Swords, you have the Eight of Pentacles. So the Eight of Pentacles talks about working together. It talks about solidifying this. It talks about basically people choosing to work together, people wanting to put a lot of energy and effort into a situation where there has been none, to make it happen, you know, perfecting your craft, putting energy into a relationship to cultivate it. Now, in this card, you have the Three of Pentacles up front, and behind him, you have the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles talks about somebody being left out in the cold. It talks about somebody who has been excised from a relationship, somebody who was forgotten, somebody who was pushed out. Were you pushed out? Did you push them out? Underneath this card here, we have the Five of Pentacles. So being left out in the cold, being forgotten, shut out. Here we have the Hermit with the Ace of Swords here, okay? The Six of Pentacles. So basically somebody, you know what? I would be hard pressed for this person not to communicate to you what's been going on as far as like them and a previous person. It feels like this person has had somebody, and you know what? If they're going to be any part of your life, they have to come clean about that. They have to be presenting that for face value, for what it is, and that's it. There's no bullshit. You don't hide anything under the rug. You come correct. Here we have the Seven of Swords. So this is talking about what they've been giving to, the person that they've been giving to. It's coming clean about a situation. But I still feel here too, it's like you're being left in the dark about something. You're not seeing something here, Pisces. You need to look deeper here. You need to trust yourself, trust your intuition, trust the process. Show me justice. Hierophant. If they're suggesting marriage to you, I need you to be careful. This person also may be communicating that they were in a relationship where a marriage was part of the situation. These storylines sound totally fucking out of their mind. They sound like totally fictitious, but people actually go through this kind of stuff. Like, it's crazy, but it happens. People are deceptive. People have motives and shit underneath the rug. Yeah. The Justice card and the Hierophant, you know, it's almost as if somebody's trying to rush into a situation where they might even suggest trying to elope with you, and it just like causes your world to go crazy. That's not everybody, but some people, they may be experiencing that. Some people, this is just somebody who is coming clean about a previous relationship, a previous commitment that they were in. And yeah, show me the Fool. For the Fool, you have the Page of Cups here with the Fool at the bottom of the deck. Sorry for the glare, you guys. And if you see floaties, it's not orbs, it's lint. Yeah, the Page of Cups talks about somebody who is apologetic, somebody who wants to communicate about their emotions, somebody who wants to soften things, somebody who wants to start fresh as a friend. Be careful. Bottom of the deck, you have the Fool card. Underneath that, you have the Seven of Swords. Six of Swords, and underneath that you have the Two of Cups. This is somebody who fucking, I feel that they very much, it's like, did I say that there was the Five of Cups in the beginning of this reading? It kept popping out. Five of Cups, regret, frustration, sadness. It's like this person fucked up and now they want back in, but it's like they're juvenile about it. They don't know how to get back in. They may have the balls to talk to you now and try to move things in a new direction, but it's like, I don't know. Show me the Knight of Cups. Ooh, like I said. All right, so you have Judgment, you have Ace of Cups, and you have the Justice card here. So, sorry. Basically, Pisces, this person, they want to offer you something. It's up to your discretion entirely. I'm not going to say good or bad. It's up to your discretion. You know your situation. I don't. Yeah, it's up to you if you want to do this. You could be dealing with a Scorpio as well. They could also want marriage and they want to offer you something bigger than what they offered you before. Here, what's at the bottom of the deck? The Five of Cups, what we just talked about, sadness, regret, frustration, heartache, feeling fucking wounded about a situation that they caused. How can we balance it out? What makes sense? Who brings what to the table? But underneath that, you have the Queen of Swords. So essentially the Queen of Swords is somebody who evaluates situations for, she evaluates things at face value. She's not going to sugarcoat it. She's not going to cover it in, you know, I don't know, sweetness and light. Like, she's going to look at it for what it is and make her decision accordingly, depending upon what's already occurred. So anyways, Pisces, I hope that this reading was helpful for you. My name is Isel. I'm on YouTube as the Altruistic Mystic. If it was, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. If you choose to donate, there's a link in the description box below for donations. And I will see you in the second portion of March. I hope you're doing well. Take care. Good luck, Pisces.